you suck at baking? Have you even touched the kitchen? Well, even if you haven't, this recipe is super easy to follow. Both cooking and baking has eased my mind in so many ways, whether I'm stressed or dealing with a guy, and I know that may sound stupid, but it helps me so much. And maybe it'll be yours too. I'll be showing you what ingredients you need, how to prepare them, and what you need to set your oven to. These cookies that'll melt on your tongue are made with this spoon and these ingredients. Now you may be asking, what about this bowl? It's really not time for questions. Now first, you'll need your butter. So it's 2 sticks, but this is just 1 big block. You're just gonna dump it in here. And then this is 3/4 of a cup of both sugars, both granulated and brown. And you need to mix them in with the butter. And then mix it until it looks like wet sand. Now that may sound like a weird description, but it looks and feels like sand you would find on the beach. You mix it till it is both firm and kind of still slippery, which might take a sec. Bear with me. Now, while I'm doing this, this is 2 cups and a half of flour, a whole bag of mini chocolate chips. Now that may sound excessive, but it's not, trust me. The more the better. And you will also need 2 eggs, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, baking soda, and sugar. Now once this is mixed, you need to add your teaspoon of vanilla, your teaspoon of salt, and baking soda. And then again, mix it. It may sound repetitive, but trust me, it's gonna be worth it. And you wanna make sure you get all the way around the bowl, because if you miss out on even a few ingredients, it's not gonna taste as good as it would. Now once it's kind of like a paste, you can easily spread it around. You're gonna add roughly about a cup of flour into it. Now you might just wanna like eyeball it, and that's okay, because sometimes baking you need to eyeball. And then you're gonna mix it, and it's gonna become more doughy, obviously, because flour is what makes the dough. And so it's gonna get a little harder to mix, but you just kind of gotta stay tough and get like a good form. And maybe use your hands. I did wash my hands before this, so just a warning. If I do start using my hands. Okay, now we're just gonna ditch this. So whatever. Baking is fun and a little messy, if you couldn't tell. You're just gonna mix it around until you get somewhat of a dough, and then you have to add the rest of your flour and your eggs. I almost forgot eggs. Might be a little messy, you just kind of gotta go with it. For this part, you might want to use your spoon again, because eggs are kind of nasty to touch. But I mean, I won't blame you if you use your hands, because it's okay. No judgment. You're just going to keep mixing it until it becomes more pasty, because obviously eggs are very liquidy. And then once that is all incorporated, you're going to add the rest of your flour in, so it creates more of a dough, because right now it's really pasty and you don't want your cookie dough looking like that. Making a mess. So you're going to mix around the rest of your flour, and then once this is done, it's the fun part, because you get to add however many chocolate chips you want. And I think that's the best part, because it's what makes chocolate chip cookies. And again, just kind of gonna pinch it. And you might want to roll up your sleeves. Didn't really think about that beforehand, but it's okay. of a mess. You might not want to wear black, but it's okay. We're just gonna roll with it. Because your kitchen is gonna eventually end up looking like this, whether you have friends over or not. So it's kind of whatever. And you just want to have fun with it, because again, it's supposed to ease your mind. So you're not gonna want to be stressed while you're up here or tense. You're just gonna make your dough, and it is a little sticky, so you're gonna have to scrape it off. It's a little rough. It's alright. And then once you have that, you're gonna take your chocolate chips and add them in, and then just continue to mix it. Okay, now it's kind of becoming less sticky. Like, chocolate chips are the secret ingredient, I'm telling you. The next step after this, you're gonna have your dough completely ready, and you have to place it on a baking sheet and stick it in the oven. Preheat it to 350 degrees and cook it for 15 to 25 minutes. These cookies that'll melt on your tongue are made with these now somewhat mixed ingredients and that spoon. Now these cookies might not always be the best tasting, or maybe they're even a little burnt, but at least you had fun making them. We all make mistakes. Now that I've showed you what you need, how to prepare them, and what to set your oven to, let baking ease your mind.